Today I am in Swanage and I'm going to check out the shed that they've got here. Again, it's one of those where it's not in my shed directory because it closed in, I think, 1954, but I know where it was located and I've got an idea of where to walk, so I'm going to follow it. It's on the west of the line and it's north of the line, west of the station I should say, and north of the line. And there's a diesel just about to pull out here, taking this train to where I don't know. Nice little warehouse here. And it's D6515 that's pulling this today, named Lieutenant Lenny Lewis, RN.
This train will call at Hurston Halt by request.
This line was originally on the Southampton and Dorchester Railway, but they amalgamated with the London South Western Railway and got close to passengers in 1972. It subsequently opened up as a heritage line. I would imagine that the instructions to the shed would have been coming out the station, turn left, and then turn left on Gilbert Road. So I'm taking a little shortcut to Gilbert Road. I don't imagine that this path was open back in the day, in the 1970s, when this place closed. So this is Gilbert Road. I'm going to make my way down here now, and there should be a bridge at the end of it where I should have access to the shed. The diesel hasn't pulled out of the station yet, still waiting to go. Taking the single line token there off the signalman, and they're on the way. They just passed this nice old warehouse here. Southern Region engine there as well. Get a little bit closer to it, get a better view. We're still on this way to the shed, by the way. Well, it's Manston 34070. Doesn't look as if it's in service at the moment. Needs a bit of a clean as well, I think. Anyway, onwards to the shed. Shouldn't be too far. There's a little bridge round the corner. I don't know whether there's access from the bridge or not, but we'll soon find out. Well, obviously this is it. There's a pile of coal there. No way in for me, I don't think. Engine shed viewing area. Says over bridge, turn right. Oh, there's a diesel shunter, look. 08436, which was originally D3551 from Eastleigh Works. And there is the shed, still standing. Believe it or not, closed in 1954, that's some time ago. But it's still going strong. So I'm going to go over to the viewing area. Now, originally the entrance to the shed would have been here. That's pretty self-evident, really. There's something in the shed as well. Oh, and there's another engine behind that. Should be interesting to see what there is. something on the turntable. Well, the loco is Eddystone 34028, sitting on the turntable there. And there's another engine in the shed, but I don't know what that is. But there's a good view of the shed. And there's 34070 from the front, looking back with the station in the background. When I zoomed in, I found out that the loco on shed was the unique Victorian London and South Western Railway T3. It was a T3 class steam locomotive number 563. It only escaped being scrapped thanks to the start of the Second World War in 1939. The loco was built in 1893 to a design by William Adams, and it was one of the finest express passenger train locomotives of the Victorian era. When it was donated to Swanage by the Railway Trust in 2017, it was in a non-working order. But after 6 years and £650,000 later, it was restored to a fully working locomotive. This was by the Swanage Railway Trust, and it was done up in its new 1890s Drummond passenger green livery. It's 81-ton locomotive, the T3, hauled its first passenger train since 1945, steamed out of Swanage Station, and it was heading for Norden via Harman's Cross and Corfe Castle. It was the last member of the T3 class to be in service, and it was withdrawn by the Southern Railway after running more than 1.5 million miles. It was even used to help celebrate the centenary of Waterloo Station in London during 1948, so it's quite a unique locomotive. And that concludes our visit to Swanage Engine Shed. There's some diesel units down there, but I can't get to them. So I want to thank you for joining me on this beautiful day, and come back again soon and we'll have some more for you. Bye for now.